What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today will be my first cooking video. I will be showing you how to make chiles rellenos the way my mom taught me how to make them, so come on over. First, I'm gonna show you the stuff that you are gonna need. You will need poblano peppers, eggs, oil, flour. I will use fresh cheese and mozzarella cheese. First, you're gonna need to wash your poblano peppers. I did start on my beans. They should be done by now. When I make my beans, I throw in 2 to 3 garlic and salt just to give it flavor. My mom told me that you need to put the garlics to avoid you getting gassy later. Now we're gonna start roasting the chiles. You place them the best way possible around the fire. And what you do whenever you're roasting the chiles, all you have to do is just use the stem, colita, to grab it and be turning it around. Whenever your chiles are ready, start placing them in a plastic bag. That way you allow them to get steamed. So now that we have our poblanos steaming, now I'm gonna start on the cheese. The cheese, I buy it already shredded to avoid doing extra work, but on the queso fresco, I do need to shred it myself. What I do, I cut it in half or smaller parts. That way it's easier for me to shred. Now this step is preference. You don't have to shred the cheese. You could just crumble it, but for me, whenever I mix it with the mozzarella, it just blends better. So this is how it comes out. Now let's clean our area again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mix my mozzarella cheese, which is shredded as well, together with my fresh cheese. So this is what it ends up looking like after I mix it. Now we're gonna do the fun part. We're gonna start peeling our chiles, but I'm gonna show you a technique that makes it easier, but not cleaner, just easier. You're gonna need few napkins to do this process. You're gonna get your chile. Normally you peel it off with your hands, so I'm gonna teach you an easier way. Like, yeah, check this out. La agarran así, ya wipe it off. Remember, you gotta be gentle with the chiles. They're already steamed, so it's easy for them to rip apart. And that is one of the challenging parts whenever you're making chiles. You wanna make sure that they don't fall apart. You're gonna try to keep them together the best that you can. I don't make chiles that often just because for me, it's a lot of work and I take forever to get them done. But I'm sure that if you do it more often, you'll just become faster at it. Finally, I'm peeling the chiles, which is already like an eternity later. I'm gonna start filling them with cheese. Now you're gonna get your cheese and stuff them. Sometimes se rompe el chile like this or splits all the way down, but it's okay. You can still use it, just don't put too much cheese. You guys, I'm trying my best to get the best angles that I can. I'm sorry if it's not as close as possible, but I am trying. Like, this is a beautiful chilito. It has a beautiful opening that makes it easy to just pour the cheese in. I like to stuff mine with lots of cheese, but you could only put so much. You don't want the cheese to melt and come out whenever you're frying it. What I'm gonna start doing now is whipping the egg. The amount of eggs depend on how many chiles you're gonna use, but I do like to put a little bit extra after you separate the egg whites from your egg yolk. And after we lifted the egg, then we're gonna throw in the yolk and a little bit of salt. This is the best that I got it to lift, which is all right. Now I'm gonna apply the egg yolk and some salt. now the fun part begins. We grab our chiles, we coat them with flour. Then after we do the flour, we grab it by the end, we pass it through the egg. Lo pasamos por el huevo and make sure that all of it is coated. So you see where I was grabbing it, it doesn't have egg. You just grab some and put some at the end and it'll be just fine. You're gonna start kind of giving the chile the shape of it by using the corner del sartén de aquí. Es lo que van a usar para darle hechura al chile. And you know, if your chiles are a little bit peladitos, it should be fine because thankfully the chiles, most of the time, they have a nice side to them. So you use the nicer side. And if they're just peladitos from all over, don't worry. Practice makes perfect. And obviously, I do not practice enough. But once you start doing them, you know, you just grow the skill for it. To close out the video last night because my SD card ran out of space, but we are here now. Since it's the next day, I had to put it in the microwave. I did slide it through the center, that way it could heat up better. A ver cómo sabe. I'm just kidding, I already know how it tastes. I already ate like 4 of them. Yes, I caught it. Thankfully. Well, it fell on my tortilla. Delicious. And y'all are probably wondering why are these Valentine's balloons here, but we'll get to that later. If you're watching right now, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, the Chiles Rellenos came out delicious. Chiles Rellenos are a delicious Mexican meal. Ooh, story time. Ya me acordé. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. I was in a hurry to finish last night porque empecé a hacer los chiles from like 4 to 4:30 in the afternoon, and I finished all the way until like 9 at night, 9 something. So I was already like tired, but I was still trying to complete, you know, el plato, you know, the sides, which was the rice and beans. The beans weren't that hard for me to, you know, do. I had already started on them. All I had to do is just smash them. But on my rice, let me tell you what happened. Oh. So I ended up using the same pan that I used to fry the chiles, so I had to wash it. But what I did, since I was just rushing, I washed it really fast, and guess what? I guess I didn't rinse it properly. So when my rice was cooking, I started noticing that it started bubbling, and I was just like looking at it and I was like, that's not normal, you know? But I wasn't trying to say anything because, you know, you just need to like wait and find out, right? When I saw that the rice was kind of ready, I tried it at the beginning. It tastes fine. It tastes normal. It tastes like rice, right? But towards the end, it tastes like soap. So I was sad because I really wanted to, you know, complete the whole plato. But sometimes things happen, especially like cuando andas a la carrera. So that's what happened to the rice. A little story of what happened that night. I don't know how the video is gonna come out just because I never done a cooking video, and the angle that I got is probably not the best, but I mean, I tried. I hope that y'all are able to enjoy it. Now, the story of the balloons, oh, ya se están muriendo, but I wanted to go ahead and just put them in the background porque me gustan and I think they're cute and I want to keep them for memory. Aquí están las roses que ya se están muriendo. Like, but you know, they still have a little bit of life, so until they're like fully dead, I'm gonna throw them away. But the whole point for this, I just wanted to do like a small setup para enseñarles what my sister gave me for Valentine's. So out of the goodness of her heart, you know, and I was like, okay. But I wanted to go ahead and record it because I thought it was very neat, and she made these herself. She didn't buy them. I remember going over to my mom's the day before Valentine's, and I saw her working on all the stuff, and I saw that she put a lot of work into them, and for all the effort she did, I wanted to go ahead and make a short video. She said que se llama Kayla's Creation, but she doesn't do this stuff, but she did it for this Valentine's. I asked her, are you gonna do it again? But she said no, because it's too much work. Pero todo lo mandó a traer, like it's very legit, okay? Legit. Like, she's so sweet. You guys, I have not opened this. I've been waiting for this day. Aren't they so pretty? They're homemade. I did try this one. But look, she did make this. She's so nice, right? And I've been wanting to eat these. Aren't they cute? It has chocolate cake in the center. Really nice. Let's break it. Ooh. It has like a whole bunch of beautiful sprinkles. Mira, perlitas y todo. Wow, Kayla. All right. Okay, let's continue. She put more chocolate. Shout out to my sister. Thank you, Kayla. I loved it. It was so beautiful. And I see that you put a lot of effort into it. I really liked it. Thank you. You guys, this is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I just want to remind you that you are beautiful and you are loved. And I really do appreciate you watching and staying. But please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more. Mwah! Bye!